Okay, it's Saturday morning, March 6th, down here in not so sunny Florida today. We got actually rain. Had some beautiful dry days the last few days. And anyways, we're gonna do some tile. I got this good sized room here, kind of like a family room. Usually people put a dinette chairs there. Through here, got a bedroom carpet. I'm gonna pad clean this. I came by here yesterday to get the key from the lady. It's not too far from where I live. And this tile, I sprayed down some deodorizer because I guess the renters had a dog. So I vacuumed it and then I sprayed down the deodorizer, let it sit overnight. So I'm going to pad clean it. So I'm not taking the deodorizer out of the carpet with the extraction. And I'm sort of new with the pad cleaning, so I want to see the results that I can get it. This carpet's really not in that bad a shape. So we got the tile here in the kitchen. We got a hallway, a little bath. And then we got this other room for carpet. So I have everything lined up here. I've got the little, use this for the edge or a little scrubbing. There's small jobs where I don't feel like bringing in a CRB to scrub it. Not that with this Grout Master, that's what I'm using to clean the tile. Generally, you don't need to scrub it, but it's an empty place and it's easy to scrub it. You go over it real quick and give it a nice scrubbing, and then you can just extract it out. So I got that, then I got a mop to dry it up, and the SX12, and the straight tile cleaner with the hose attachment. I got the CRB, and I've got the sprayer. So what we do is we'll start at the far end and work my way back. And I can see by the way this house looks over there in the corner where there's some rust, you can just see that this foundation that's a low spot over there. So I'll probably start over here spraying and see what the liquid does, how it flows on here. I just want to show a little bit here of what this CRB is doing here, how it makes the job a little easier. It takes a little longer, but hopefully I can get this on video. But you can see how I'm just going along this line here and it's scrubbing that grout. I hate these empty houses with cable wires. So you can see, just giving it a little going over with that CRB, what a difference it's made. You can see how it's pulling that soiling. Look at these dark lines right here. So over here, I try to get it. It's not too bright out today. Usually, see if we can get show you. Here, I'll go over it. Pretty dirty right there. See how dark that is? Give it a light scrubbing. comes out so much better. So this area probably wasn't used that much because it came out, it was pretty easy to clean. It's still drying now. But over here, this was a lot more embedded soil into the grout line. So I'm gonna switch the brushes on here because I have blue ones on here right now. I have the green ones, which are a little more aggressive, to do the rest of the floor. So I brought in this. It's a stainless steel brush. Sorry, stainless. And I went around the edges because there's really a lot of stuff taped up. So I'm going to use the SX12 on here because I need a little more aggression on the grout lines. So that's where we're at now. So I gave it a good scrub and went over it several times with the CRB, both directions. This way, probably about 4 or 5 times. So next video, we'll see how it comes out. Okay, so I'm ready to do this section here. It's kind of like a dinette area. And the entry. So you can see the difference. Really nice and clean. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but this definitely has like a gray look to it. At least that's what it looks like on the camera. I don't really see it with the naked. I mean, you really have to look with your naked eye, but it looks real gray looking. And it's got shiny because it's a little wet right now, but so some of these grout lines, you know, there's staining in there. It lightens up as it dries. I'm not going to spend too much time with it. I already scrubbed it several times, so stuff like this is just not going to come out. It's just ground into there. But you can't really see it once it dries. It's just because it's wet. Sometimes the consistency of the grout, you will, it'll absorb more of the cleaner, so it appears to be darker for a long time. So this is the next section. We'll do that now. All right, so I just wanted to show I just cleaned this with the rotary pad, and came out really good. I mean, this is just some real inexpensive carpet that they were just using as a rental, but you can see how much soil came out of this thing. So I got one more room to do. I gotta go grab a pad. The tile came out excellent. Really, really good. So all this grout's drying up. So what I was showing earlier where it was like really dark over here. You can see like this one, a little dark, but when it's damp, it's even darker. But you just can't get that out. It's just something that's penetrated the grout. But overall, came out really, really nice. This house is probably 40 years old. I don't know if this tile's been in here 40 years, but probably 20. Look at the hall, kitchen, bathroom, and I just have this one room here left. Okay, I'm in the second room of carpet. This one didn't have as much wear on it. The other one was considered the master bedroom because it had the bath in it. This one's coming out really good. I'm using some One Earth. It's a powdered cleaner. I think they rated it pH like 9, something like that, but it's no residue. We've got no residue, so it cleans really nice. I've got like 4 jars of, I think it's pretty similar as the stuff the end cap store sells. Green Dragon, I think it's similar to that. There's no perfumes or anything in it. So it seems to work pretty nice. And it cleans up nice. It's a little bit, I sprayed it a few times. I gave it a couple little going over with the sprayer. And I'm just going over it a little more. I'm going to grab a, just a curiosity, one of these microfiber pads to see what those things do. Just to be curious. Yeah. The rain went away. Kids are out playing. Let's do this. I don't know about these microfiber pads. The other pad driver pulled it off the driver and it was like a mess. But let me throw one of these out here and see what this does.